Abbie, we travel to Oxford this week to face a team that have a strikingly similar start to the season as us. What are you expecting from them?
Really difficult test, if I'm honest with you. I think it's really difficult early on to take the results and take performances into play because this league's really difficult. Everybody can beat everyone, and I think that's proven in the results so far this year. But Oxford have made no secrets about what they want to achieve this year. They want to go for the title, they want to go for the league, and they've got the players and the capabilities of really doing that. So it's going to be a really difficult game for us, really strong test. One that we're relishing. We don't fear anyone in this league. We give them full respect, but we don't fear anyone. We had a great time up there last year, and we're looking to repeat the success.
I just spoke to Beth, and she was saying that last season's game was probably one of the best performances of the season when we went up there and played. Do you agree with that?
First half, definitely. I thought first half we controlled the game. Our in possession was fantastic. The way we moved the ball was probably some of the best football we have played. Second half, I think they got a bit of a foothold in the game and really asked questions of us. But defensively, we were really solid, as we've always been. Really hard to break down and really difficult to beat. So I'm hoping that history repeats itself and we have another good performance on Sunday. And I'm sure a great performance will lead to a positive result.
They signed several players this summer and had a bit of a turnover in their squad. Does playing them this early in the season make that maybe a little bit difficult? Maybe there isn't a lot of footage going around of them playing all the dinghy players yet.
Yeah, I also think that that works both ways. Obviously, there's not an awful lot on us as well. So, look, we know what they're gonna pose. They've got dangerous players at the top end of the pitch, players that could be playing in a higher division. As you've said, they made some really good signings and really made an overhaul of their squad. Sam knows what he's doing. He knows how to get a team going. So, as I've already touched on, it's going to be a really difficult game for us, but one we're really looking forward to playing. We've not quite clicked into gear yet, which is frightening for us because we've had some great results already and some really strong spells in games. So if we continue to do that and if we find our rhythm, we're a really difficult team to play against ourselves. So it will prove to be a really tough test, I'm sure, but a really good game. I'm hopeful.
You say we haven't quite clicked into gear yet, but up top last weekend it seemed that we were almost there. 5 goals, the first time the team's really had a chance to flex those goal-scoring muscles this season, and plenty of chances to go alongside that. That must only give you confidence heading into the rest of the season.
Absolutely. I think, as I said, we've not quite hit the ground running or clicked into gear yet, but we've had spells in games, large spells where we have done that. And my challenge to the girls was about being consistent for 90 minutes. You don't have to win every single moment, but you have to make sure that you win more moments in your opposition, and that's what we've been talking about. That's what we've been aiming for, and I'm sure that if we do that on Sunday, the result will come. But it was really pleasing on Sunday to see us we've worked on so many things in training, and one of those things was about our attacking play in the final third and having that creativity and that freedom to just play what you see, and it was so nice to see that happen so often as well, that we could have scored plenty more goals. We were deadly at set plays as well, which was nice to see. I think once we do click and it does come into fruition, we're going to only flourish and hopefully climb the table, get more wins, and just go from strength to strength.
Team-wise, you rotated last Sunday as well with 7 changes against Southampton. Has that and does training this week caused you any headaches going into this weekend? Yeah,
massively. Every Friday, every Thursday is really difficult when me and George sit down and we look at training and we try and figure out what we're going after in the session to make sure that we get what we need out of it for a Sunday. But equally, I need to make sure that the girls are all buying into that. You have to keep a squad healthy. You have to keep them on their toes. We brought in competition because we needed that. We needed to make sure that it was a competitive squad again, and it is that. I scratch my head every Thursday thinking about what if this or what if that, which is only a testament to the players. They've really come in and grabbed each shirt and truly made it their own. So it'll be a difficult task for me on Sunday to name an 11, which is exactly where I want to be.
And just finally, any injury concerns or anything going into the weekend?
There are a few, yeah. We're going to be missing Georgia Vaccaro and Phoebe Baker again this week. So shame for us on that front. But we've got, like I said, the competition in the squad at the moment is really good. And hopefully somebody will step up and take their moment.